What's up, guys? Welcome to Bruce Wayne's figure review. And today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends from Hasbro, the MCU Spider-Man 6-inch scale played by Tom Holland. As you can see, I don't have a box for this guy. Actually, I didn't buy him with the box. I got this figure loose. Kind of got a good deal for him. I think I got it for like 10 bucks or something like that. So I was like, why not? Normally I get him with the box because I do like to keep him in the box and the whole figure art and everything. I actually do appreciate the whole artwork that goes into the boxing, but in this case I wasn't able to find them in a box, and these guys can be a little expensive if you're trying to get them in that condition, but overall I was happy with the figure alone, so I was not hesitating too much about buying it, so I just got him. As you can see, it does come with accessories that I don't have, so we're not going to pretty much go over the accessories, but there's two versions that you could get this figure from. You could get him alone with the Vulture Wave, and that one does come with, I think, accessories. It does come with an alternative head. And the other one, the other option, the other way you could get this figure is through the 2-pack with the Iron Man from the Iron Man Homecoming. So I believe I think this is the one from this is from Homecoming, the single figure, but I think it's the same. They both are the same. The figure is just I think some accessories that just differentiate, and that's about it. So let's take a look at the guy up close and see how detailed they went into with this figure. Honestly, I liked him a lot for the price range of this guy. Honestly, it's pretty good. If you get an import figure, I don't know. I like import figures, but with this one, man, honestly, Hasbro did a really good job, honestly. So the figure that I got came with this head option right here. You can see the little cut under the eyelid right here, or this eye, and you can see that sculpture. And you can see the little cut. It makes it like it's supposed to be winking, or it's supposed to get in like a little close up or something. But like I said, it was sculpture. This figure is sculpture, not just painted. And that pattern just keeps going through the whole body, and you can even see, I don't know, you can catch it on the camera right there, like there's even some texture on the suit. Like, it's not just plain smooth plastic. No, it's like you could tell it's some texture, and everything else is really sculpted there. The spider symbol is sculpted, the abs, of course, the rib cage, so they did a really good job with this guy, because obviously these lines right here, they didn't sculpture these, but they were just drawn. And then you could come down here and then you see the same thing, the same pattern, the sculpture. And then you see at the bottom of the figure. I should put my initials on there like Toy Story, right? So for the accessories, you can see on this one, you see some pegs right here. And that's where the little spider web goes inserted. And that would have been one of the accessories that came with this figure. You go on this hand and you see the same thing. So there's some pegs, like the web patterns that come in between right here that you see in the movie when he flies off the needle in DC. And yeah. So let's take a look at the articulation for this figure right here. And right here we can go up this much, which is really good. I think that's phenomenal. Obviously you need it for a Spider-Man figure, so whenever he goes down, you can look straight up down, or straight up down, straight up to the same thing, or you could look up this much down, this much, really good too. Up this much, put him straight, and then go all the way up. Well, actually, yeah, that's solid. He goes. So that's still pretty good, honestly. And then go down. Of course, you could go to the left, to the right. And then let me see if you have any tilt, any attitude. Just a little bit, barely, honestly, but we have a little bit. And then we could go up this much with the arms. Obviously, you could go and rotate them. We have the bicep swivel. Then we have double jointed elbows right here, double jointed. So you can see that would have been nice if they just matched the colors, but it is what it is. Or you can even tell even at the web shooter right here. If you try to line them up, yeah, it doesn't look that right, because then then you have them looking like that. So that's the only thing that doesn't line up. And then you do have your wrist peg right here that has a swivel tool. So you can rotate it and put it like that. Obviously you need that. Same for the other arm. Then we get an ab crunch that can go, he can go, let me see, back that much, and he could go front that much, which is pretty good. He could go to the front a lot, almost like a whole 90 honestly. And then to the back, as we saw right there, pretty good. And then we do have the hip rotation. Oh, I didn't even show the back side of the guys. We see we do see the spider symbol in the back, sculptured as well. You can see that the whole thing, this whole figure is sculptured, honestly. You know, it's pretty cool, man. They went in detail with this guy. I liked it a lot. And let's see, for the kick, it goes up this much, pretty good, of course, and it goes back not much at all. Let's try to keep it straight, and yeah, it goes back about that. That's pretty good though. The Jean-Claude Van Damme split, nope, doesn't have it. That's about it. And then we do have the thigh swivel right here on the top, double jointed knees that can go up, bend pretty good, you know, almost kissing back there. And then we do have the ankle pivot, and then we do have rotation on it, which is very important in the Spider-Man figure, in my opinion. You need these, like, this is essential in this figure, because you can pose them really, really good. But if you don't have that, then yeah, it's a hard time to pose them really nice. Now to measure Spider-Man and see this man's height, we can see that this guy is not even 6 inches yet. He's at 5 3/4. So yeah, this is how tall this guy is, 5 3/4. So here we have him next to some other figures. Of course, we have the Incredible Hulk with the gauntlet, and then we have a normal 6-inch figure, the Eric Killmonger Black Panther right here. And you can see this guy is pretty small compared to the other guys. Like I said, they actually did based off on Tom Holland's height, I believe, and that's pretty accurate. As you can see, this guy is pretty shorter than everybody else. So yeah, it looks pretty cool with these guys, honestly. Think about it. This guy looks enormous compared to this one right here. And then you have your average human right here. Remember, this is supposed to be a teenager, so he's not supposed to be that tall. But I mean, the scale's pretty perfect with your 6-inch, you know. And then, I don't know, I just like how these two look together right here. Damn, that's a big difference. So here's a Tom Holland Spider-Man compared next to the other Spider-Mans with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield as well. And man, hopefully this multiverse thing happens. Like, you know, it would be pretty neat, you know, if they could come up with a cool story. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with Loki series, but I think that could lead up into that. I'm not trying to spoil anything for those that haven't seen anything, but if you haven't, check that out. But no, this guy looks pretty cool next to the other Spider-Mans. And yeah, man, I'm very lucky to have this guy right here. It's very hard to find the Sam Raimi Spider-Man figure, especially, you know, in good conditions. As you can see, mine's the Lizard Man bit the toe off. So that right there makes my figure incomplete, but I'm still happy. I'm not incomplete happy. I'm kind of complete. So yeah, I have all the 3 Spider-Mans, which is pretty cool. Andrew Garfield is another amazing Spider-Man. I think I like what he did with the character. You know, it would have been cool if they let him continue with the character, but I mean, then of course we have Tom Holland, which is another phenomenal actor. So no, these guys look pretty cool overall with these 3. So if you guys could get them, I mean, that'd be pretty amazing for you guys too. So now to finish off the video, so do I say if this is the best Spider-Man there is? I can't tell you that answer right now because I still have yet to review other figures. I have a couple of the Spider-Mans that I haven't that I haven't opened yet. So I would like to open them first and then put them all together, maybe do a whole video about that. But overall, I think this is a phenomenal figure that you guys should be on the hunt for if you're a new collector like myself. I say new, but I'm kind of been in the game for like a year, which is still pretty new compared to the other guys that know way more about me. But anyways, I'm just doing these videos to help you guys make a choice, or I don't know, influence on some figures that you might like and might not, you know. Sometimes I was looking for a video and they didn't have a video for that figure or not. And I don't know, it'd be cool to just talk about these figures. So in my opinion, you should get this guy if you can. If you're trying to collect the whole Spider-Man figure out there, this should be a must get. Hopefully you're luckier than I am and you can find them in a box at a good price. But overall, I give it, like I said, a 2 thumbs up for this one. And definitely try to be on the hunt for it. Peace and happy hunting.